welcome back to my channel. I am super duper excited today because we're going to be talking about something very interesting, and that's why I am very excited today. What are we going to be discussing today? We're going to be talking about 5 keys to a healthy lifestyle. Yes, 5 keys. What are those keys? Now, for my wonderful Facebook family, you will discover that for a period of 2 to 3 days, we've been talking about these keys. We've actually talked about 2 over there, yes. But then, for the sake of my wonderful YouTube family, we are going to start these keys straight from the beginning. Now, let's get right into it. What are the 5 keys to a healthy lifestyle? Key number 1, moderation. Yes, moderation. When we talk about moderation, what comes to the minds of many people is exactly doing things in a balanced way. And if that came to your mind, you're definitely, absolutely correct. Doing things in a balanced way, meaning that you do not want to go to the extreme, neither do you want to go to the very lowest or minute limit. Now, with respect to moderation or with respect to our meals, how can we apply moderation? That is where what we call portion control comes in. Usually, each and every one of us or each individual has a particular meal that they actually love. Yes. And when you're eating something that you love, there's a tendency to want to gorge on it. You want to enjoy it to the extent possible. Please and please, my dear family, you do not want to do that, because when you do that, all of those calories are just building up in your body. So what do you want to do? For the fact that you love that meal, you want to break it down. You want to take it in bits, because the truth is, whether you take it all at once or you take it in bits, you're still going to get, or your body is still going to get the same nutrients that is contained in the meal. So it doesn't matter, or don't think when I gorge on it too much or when I eat it all too much, that's when I'm going to get the nutrients. No, you're totally wrong. Whether you take little or you eat too much, you're still going to get the nutrients. So please take it in little quantity. Now, moderation doesn't only apply to food. It also applies to different things we do with respect to our health. For instance, many of us, when we are having a headache or we are feeling pains, the first thing that comes to our mind is to go take painkillers. No, don't do that. For some of us, the way we consume painkillers is so alarming. Do not do that. For the fact that you're feeling pains doesn't mean you should quickly consume painkillers. No, you don't want to do that, because when you do that over time, you're stressing your liver and then you're not making your body healthy. Moderation also applies to even exercise or workout. Yes, for the fact that you're expected to work out does not mean that you have to work out every single day. No, because when you do that, you stress your muscle, and your muscle could experience some strain or sprain, and that's where you begin to feel pains in some areas of your body. That is because you have stressed your muscle. So even with respect to exercise, please do it moderately. We understand you want to burn those unwanted calories, but please do not burn out your muscles while trying to do that. So at least you need to do it in moderation. So you can see that moderation applies to every area, be it what we eat, be it the exercise we do, whatever it is we're doing, we want to remain balanced and be moderate. What is the second key to a healthy lifestyle? Key number 2, incorporation of protein and fiber. Yes, for every meal that we take, we want to incorporate protein and fiber in it. Why? Protein helps to repair worn-out tissues, and so each day our body wants to renew itself. So with the help of proteins, our body does that. What about fiber? Fiber foods helps us to take in more liquids like water, and then when we consume more water, we see the need not to want to eat, because fiber foods makes us feel full. And when you're feeling full, definitely you wouldn't want to take any other thing. So when you incorporate fiber and protein into your meal or snack, it makes it easy for you to maintain a healthy lifestyle. For example, if you're someone that loves taking rice and your favorite beef stew, why don't you try to incorporate beans in it? Because a mixture of rice and beans already gives you protein because of the beans. And then, even after eating that wonderful rice and beans with your lovely beef stew, of course, it has to be a low or a lean beef. That is also proteinous. Or it could be fish if you're a lover of fish. Now, when you have that already, that meal is already a meal with protein. And then you have your glass of water with you to take it down. Please, you do not want to add uh, all of those caffeinated drinks. You do not want to add that. If you're in the mood for a drink, why don't you opt for a low fat yogurt, a low fat glass of yogurt, or a skimmed milk yogurt? Yes, that is also adding protein to your meal, and then you still enjoy the goodness of having a drink while you eat. Now, after you've eaten this wonderful meal that you've combined your protein in, you find out that later you feel like snacking on something. Please don't go getting the big pies, don't go getting the burgers, don't go getting all of that or the pizzas. No. Why don't you choose a protein or a fiber high snack? An example of a fiber high snack is apples. Apples is a very good source of fiber. So why don't you snack on it? To make it even more interesting, why don't you get a tablespoon of your wonderful peanut butter? And then you get a tablespoon of your wonderful peanut butter and eat it with that your medium-sized apple. That's a great snack. In fact, that's my favorite snack. Once you snack on that, what have you done? You have added fiber to your meal. When you do this regularly, so for a woman, whether you're single or you're a guy, you're a lady, just tell yourself for every meal I'm going to be taking, I want to incorporate protein or fiber. Once you do that, trust me, you'll notice a change. You'll see that you remain full throughout the day, and then you notice that you just have this energy. There is this energy to carry out your activities because fiber also aids in strong energy. It gives you the energy you need. You just see yourself, you're just moving. People are like, hey, she's just moving. Yeah, she's just doing her thing. Oh, she's full of energy today. That's it. You don't get tired. You just feel yourself so energetic. Yes, that is what fiber does. Other examples of snacks that are very high in fiber include carrots, berries, popcorn. Yes, for those of you who love to take popcorn, it's very high in fiber. And then for the proteins, we have examples like peanuts, peanut butter, almonds, and a host of them. So please make it part of your daily routine to add protein and fiber to your meal, your children's meal, and just experience the wonderful goodness of high energy levels and a great way to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Now, what is the third key to a healthy lifestyle? Exercise, yes. Exercise is a third key to a healthy lifestyle. Now, when we talk about exercise, we're not talking about going to the extreme. Remember, moderation applies to everything. So when we're talking about exercise, we're talking about exercises that helps you to sweat it all out, sweat out all those unwanted calories. We're not talking about exercise that would make you have injuries, that would make you have muscle pains, that would, at the end of the day, you don't even feel refreshed. No. The kind of exercise we're talking about is exercise that when you're through, you feel so refreshed. You can feel it. Your body tells you. You see all your pores are open. That's the kind of exercise we're talking about. But to make your exercise count, you have to make sure that you're wearing the appropriate exercise outfit. You need to put on the right shoes, the right comfy exercise shoes. You have to wear the one that really, really has a very soft landing so that when you land, you don't land and hurt your ankle, but then you land softly, and then at the end of the exercise, you're feeling very, very excited. And then while you're doing a workout, please take note of this, friends. While you're doing a particular workout and you notice that after you do it, you feel some very strange pains in your muscle or in a part of your body, please do not do that exercise again until you see your doctor. It is possible that that particular exercise is not good for your body, it's straining your muscle. So don't feel, oh, because I'm doing it and I'm feeling this particular sharp pain, oh yes, it's working, yes, it's working. No, it's not working. You're hurting yourself. So when you feel a sharp pain when you're doing exercise, please stop and go see your doctor. And then when it comes to exercise, you have to start gradually. You don't just start from a low level to a very high level. No, you take it gradually. You start from low, get to medium, and then you get to the high level. And that also involves the time you exercise. You could start small. You could plan small. You could start from maybe 15 minutes, then you increase it later to 25 minutes, and later you increase it to 30 minutes. That's how you do it. You don't just start and say, oh, I'm going to do 1 hour exercise. No, you take it gradually so that your body, especially if you've been the one that hasn't done exercise in a very long time, it is advisable that you start little before you get to that point. And please, while you're exercising, make sure you hydrate yourself. As you're burning those calories, as you're taking a walk, as you're skipping, please, please take water. But don't drink water like you're just gorging on it. No, you could take a sip or two at intervals. That would help you to give you the strength you need to continue in your exercise. So the question now is, how many times should I exercise in a week? Well, it is dependent on how you have been doing your workout. For those who are very energetic and athletic, they can do every day. For those who are just starting off and they're still trying to adjust their schedule, they're still trying to get into it, they can do 1 or 2 weeks. But, well, medical experts say that it is very, very okay to do exercise 3 times in a week. So if you're doing more than that and your body can carry it, like what I said before, if your body can carry it, it's good. But if you're doing less than that because your body cannot carry it, it is still good. The point is, please exercise each week. And for the fact that we said you have to exercise, many persons are scared of exercise because they feel they have to go to the gym, they have to go to pay exorbitant money in the gym to be able to exercise themselves. You don't have to do that. You can stay at home. There are simple workouts you can do at home and you still feel the impact on your body. Well, in some other of our videos in the future, we're going to show you some very simple exercise you can do at home, and you don't need to pay exorbitant fees in the gym. You can just do it at home and then you still feel good. So please try to make exercise come into your routine if you want to have a healthy lifestyle, because when you exercise, you bring up that, you make your heart work very well. The blood in your body flows properly around your body, and then when you sweat, you also open your pores, and all of that helps make your life better, and then you don't feel so sick when you exercise. You feel energetic as well. So please try to incorporate exercise into your routine for a healthy lifestyle. The 4th key to a healthy lifestyle is sleep and hydration. Yes, you need to get sufficient rest. Try to sleep at least 7 hours each night. When you do that, you feel refreshed, because when you're sleeping, your muscles are resting, your brain is resting, all of your body is at rest. And then that also helps you to lose weight. But when you don't sleep on time, when you don't see yourself consistent with a sleeping time, you find that when you're awake, you always crave for sugar. The next day, you're craving for sugar, and that's what makes you go gut and all those sweet, 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 sweet things. And then all the calories come up again, and then you're back to where you're coming from. So, get enough sleep. That helps you to stay away from sugary things the next day. And then when it comes to hydration, yes, please, you need water. We're talking about hydration, we're not talking about Coke, we're not talking about caffeinated drinks, we're not talking about all that. We're talking about water. Water is the main source of hydration. So drink water, take water, take enough water, at least take 2 liters or more in a day. Yes, drink enough water. When you hydrate yourself, you just see yourself losing all of that unwanted calories. And then water also helps to take care of headaches. If you are always having headache, check it. Maybe you're not taking sufficient water. So when you take enough water, you don't need to be taking drugs all the time, except it is drugs for a particular ailment that you're working on. But whatever it is, water is essential. And when we're talking about water, we're not talking about blocked water. No, just take normal water at a normal room temperature and you're very good to go. Now, that's the fourth key to a healthy lifestyle. Now, the last key to a healthy lifestyle is worry less and think positive. Yes, I know you, some of you friends were expecting one other thing that has to do with food. Nah. Yes, worry less and think positive. Yes. When we are too worried, when we worry ourselves all the time, when we're always worried, no one is saying that in the world we live in today, there's no tendency to worry. But the point is, are we overly worried? Are we worried to the extent that it affects our mood, it affects our disposition? You just see it written all over your face, like, look at her, she's worried. No. So we need to calm down. We need to take a deep breath. And that is what all of those other four keys would help to do. When you exercise regularly, when you eat right, when you eat in moderation, when you get enough sleep, and you try to hydrate yourself well, it helps you worry less. Now, what has worry ever done? Nothing. Worry only increases the tendency for us to have heart issues, for our BPs to go out of control. It has never ever done anything positive. So even though you're passing through a particular thing, do the best you can do with respect to the situation. Try to do your best, as in to the extent at which you can do it. Try to do your best and then just leave the rest. You don't want to be so overly worried that it affects your mood, it affects your sleep, it affects your eating. When that happens, trust me, you're going to come down with so many health problems, and that is not living healthy. But try to think positive. Even if the situation seems gloomy or dull, try to be positive. Try to think positive. Try to make yourself happy and feel good. When you do this, trust me, that will also help you to live a healthy lifestyle. Now, friends, you'll agree with me that this has been a very interesting and informative discussion. Some of the things mentioned here, some of you already know it before, but I'm glad that there are some things in here that you have added to your knowledge. So please, friends, do not keep this knowledge to yourself. Tell your friends to like, subscribe to this channel so that they too can enjoy this wonderful knowledge and information that you just received. And please feel free to drop your comments, feel free to tell us what you think about the video, feel free to also tell us other things that you have done to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Please, we'll be expecting to see your feedback, we'll be expecting to see your likes, your comments, and everything. See you again in my next video. Please remember, eat and do things in moderation. Make sure that in each of your meals you have proteins and fiber incorporated. Make sure you exercise regularly, but do the ones that would not stress your muscle. Make sure you get sufficient sleep and hydrate yourself throughout the day. And lastly, please worry less and think positive. I love you guys and hope to see you in my next video. Stay blessed, stay loved, and remember, Imelda loves you. Bye.